So now I'm going to model for you Act 2, supersize. It says different types of exercise burn different numbers of calories. Choose one of the celebrities from before and 3 types of exercise. For each activity, how long would it take to burn off the McDonald's items below? Well, I'm going to pick sitting. Okay, I got it locked now, so it's not going to move. I'm going to pick sitting. So that's my first one. My first activity is sitting. You will then, after we're done with sitting, you're going to pick 2 other exercises and you'll put them in this box and you'll figure out how much the Big Mac, the large fry, the large Coca-Cola, and the salad with no dressing. You'll figure out how many minutes they have to exercise. I'm going to pick Selena Gomez. And if you recall, she weighs 125 pounds. So there isn't room to figure out and do the math on this chart or this page, so we're going to go ahead and go to our journal. So follow along with me as... Okay, so now we know that Selena weighs 125 pounds. And we also know that whenever you are sitting, you burn 9,000th of a calorie per 1 pound. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a proportion to figure out how many calories Selena Gomez burns per minute whenever she's sitting. So we're going to do 9,000ths of a calorie times 125. You can go ahead and do it on your calculator, and you will get 125 thousandths of a calorie per minute. So now this is a 2-step problem. I have to set up a second proportion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 and 125 thousandths calories as my numerator, and then I have 1 minute as my denominator. And then we know that a Big Mac is 550 calories from the chart, but what we don't know is how many minutes she's got to exercise. So we'll do cross products. So we'll do 1 and 125 thousandths times x is equal to 550 times 1. To solve for x, to isolate it, we'll have to divide both sides by 1 and 125 thousandths. And again, you can do that on your calculator. And whenever you do, you'll get x equals 488 and 8/10 repeating. Well, in terms of this word problem, it doesn't make sense to have 8/10 repeating of a minute, so we will round it to the nearest minute, so it will be 489 minutes she needs to exercise to burn off the Big Mac. So in the chart where you had sitting, right here, you can write 489 minutes for the Big Mac. We'll go ahead and figure out the large fries for Selena and for sitting. Why don't you go ahead and try this on your own? You can hit pause and then hit play whenever you're ready to check. We already figured out that Selena burns 1 and 125 thousandths of a calorie per minute when she is sitting. So we're going to use that same data for our unit rate. So that's for 1 minute. Then we're going to look at the French fries that are a total of 500 calories. And we don't know how many minutes that is. So we're going to do cross products. 1 and 125 thousandths times x is equal to 500 times 1. We're going to divide both sides by 1 and 125 thousandths. So on your calculator, you can figure out the math. Do your division, and we're going to have x is equal to 444 and 4/10 repeating. So we'll round this again to the nearest minute, so it becomes 444 minutes, and you'll write that in your box. Now you're on your own for figuring out Selena Gomez and how many minutes she's got to sit to burn off a large Coca-Cola and a salad with no dressing. You'll then pick 2 other types of exercise and figure out the minutes she needs to do those exercises to burn off the Big Mac, the large fry, the large Coca-Cola, and the salad with no dressing. Good luck.